Molly, you're on mute. Molly, you're on mute. Oh my God. Mute.
How about now?
Now, yay.
That's weird.
Yeah, maybe you hadn't connected to audio.
Also, you guys just watch me.
Well, I was like, figured your audio wasn't connected because I'm like, you're on mute, but you couldn't hear me. So I was like, oh, she's not connected to audio.
All right. That's weird because I just got off the Zoom with you guys. Okay. Go ahead and start warming our joints with the right side. And switch. Let's go ahead and shift to the other side. And switch. Let's bring the foot down. Let's go to our knees. And switch. Come back to center, squat. Let's go to our hips. And switch. Our shoulders. And switch. Elbows. And switch. Wrists. And switch. Neck. And switch direction. All right. All right, let's get ready. Why don't we do, let's see. Okay. We're gonna do some sort of running, high knees or whatever. And you're gonna, in between, do 10 sets of these where you're on your, I like to have my fingers pointing towards my toes here. And from here, right, you could go slow here, go boom and boom, or you can amp it up for cardio. Jump, right? Do 20, 10 per side. All right, I'll just tell you right now, I just did that and I broke out a sweat. All right, so the first one is let's just do a stationary jog, or you could jog around, but also incorporating your shoulders. So you can go laterally up and down, even with your shoulder bend, right, as you're jogging. So move your upper body while you're doing this, okay? Let's go. Ten more seconds. All right, go. Get on the ground. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Jog in place when you're done. All right, so the next one is we're gonna go from here, shuffling just back and forth, boom, 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 right? And the drill after that is you start, right, not in a full plank, but your knees, really, you're gonna start in a position where your arms, right, your wrist, your elbow, and your arm is right above your shoulder here, and your knees directly down on the floor, and you're just gonna hover your knees up a little bit. That's the starting point. So you're gonna come up, boom, right, jump up, tap your chest, and then go back down. Up, go back down. Up. I'm gonna do 20 of those. All right. If that is too much, you can definitely have your knees down and just come up, boom, boom, tap, right, without the jump. Okay. So let's go. Halfway. Try to get down low. Playing with different levels. All right, go. Let's go together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Jump in place. All right, next one. You're gonna shuffle, boom. So really the same side, arm and leg goes up. So you start out square, same side, arm and leg. Right? And then the drill after that is, again, you're gonna come in this position, your knees are on the ground. And from here, we're gonna go ahead and shift, right? And lift our knees up and dip the hip. And notice, right? My foot. I'm on the ball of my feet here, and I'm gonna pivot the ball of my feet. So I'm gonna go dip, and dip, right? So adjust your hand according to what's comfortable for you. All right. Let's go. Ten more seconds. All right. Just do 20 of the hip switch. Let's do it together. Get ready. Lift your knees up. Let's go to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. When you're done with that, go ahead and take a water break. All right, getting a video ready, so. On. All right. Okay. But before we get to that, let's stretch a little bit more. Let's have Y stance. Squat down, forearm on your thigh here. Go ahead and just move your hips, right, side to side. You could draw a circle. 8, you want. Boom, boom. Move around. Now let's take our right hand, palm inside the knee. I'm gonna push out with my palm. My knee's gonna push in. I'm gonna squat low, tuck my pelvic in, and then dip my right shoulder down onto the ground, diagonally. Good, I'm gonna come back up. I'm gonna switch to the other side, same thing. Let's go back to the first side one more time. Second side. All right, from here, woo, sweaty. From here, get this wider. Get wide stance, right? And from here, let's stretch our legs up a little bit. So what we're gonna do is, look, we're gonna go 5 on the right and then 5 to the right, to the left. So we've done this before, but we're gonna stick to one side and then switch to the other side. So we're gonna lunge. Go ahead, you could pick up your toes, boom, with the left toes here, and then come up, and I'm gonna turn sideways. Now I'm gonna take the back knee, I'm gonna dip, and the same side arm here will come up, boom, and then I go back. That's 1. I'm gonna do it again, boom, 2, boom, 3, boom, 4, boom, 5. Back. Now I'm gonna go to the other side. So let's go. Lunge. 1, 2, 3. You can use your hands to help you on the ground. 4, 5. All right. So from here, let's go ahead to our right lunge, right? And from here, let's just do a little bit of stretching and then we'll go into the drill. So from here, I'm gonna go ahead and look, I'm gonna, my extended foot, it's gonna come forward, my knee's gonna come forward. I'm gonna walk my hand forward. Walk my hand forward. I'm gonna come to my elbows here and I'm gonna bring my hips forward and then press down onto the ground, right? If you want an extra stretch, you can go ahead and reach this extended leg outward to the side as you're doing this. You open up your hips. Then you come back and then go back in again. Go ahead and come up to your hands, right? And sit back and then come up to the other side. You can use your hands to help you. The other side, and we're gonna do the same thing. So we're gonna go, bring your toes forward, knees forward, put your elbows, hips forward, and then press. And if you want to, you can really pull, really open your chest up by pulling that extended leg outward to the side. All right. So now when I come up and from here, let's go ahead and let's just go into the drill. So from here, I'm gonna go ahead and lunge to my right side. Sorry about that. Boom. Lunge. Right. I'm gonna go ahead and lunge to my right side, and my toes will come up, right? And I'm gonna go ahead and sit back, right? And you can use your hand to come up, right? You can use your hands, boom, I'm here, back here, post, come up. And then now you're gonna switch to the other side, and we're gonna do it 10 times together, okay? So we're gonna go to the right. So go ahead and lunge to the right. You could use your hands, like the back, the same side hand as extended leg. to post, and then you come down. Use the same hand to come up. Boom. Or you can go ahead and just sit back down. And you're gonna come up and back down. It's 3. And coming up. 4. One side I'm better than the other. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Okay, I'm going to come up. I'm doing a lot of this, okay? So now what we're going to do is, let me see if I could show it on this angle. Okay, so I'm here doing the same thing. I'm going to lunge to the side. I'm going to sit back, right, the way that we just did that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and come to my elbow. So I sit back. I'm going to go boom. I'm going to sit back, come to my elbow here. And then from here, I'm going to go ahead and come to my belly here. And then I'm going to sit up, right? And then I'm going to come into the first position. So this is the whole drill, right? So I'm going to go, I'm going to do it on this side. I'm going to go lunge, like, okay, I'm going to lunge. I'm going to sit back, right? I'm going to lean back towards the extended leg here. And then I'm going to take that leg. This is the post leg. This is the extended leg. I'm going to take that leg and I'm going to thread it under. Boom. And I'm going to come into my belly. Boom. And then from here, go ahead and just sit up and then try the other side. So again, look, I'm going to go wide here. I'm going to lunge. I'm going to fall to my elbow. I'm going to thread the leg, right? Push up and then come to my, so let's do that together, maybe a few times. Okay, so let's go. Start wide. We're gonna lunge to our left this time, right? Lunge to our left. We're gonna sit back, come to our right elbow. We're gonna take our right leg, thread it through, and then come to our belly. Go ahead and push your arms straight, sit back, and then come to the feet. Then we're gonna go lunge to our right, sit back, lean towards extend the leg. Our left elbow comes to the ground, and then we're gonna feed it through, and then come to our belly, sit back, and then come back up. Again, right, left, sorry, boom, boom, pick it up a little bit more, boom, right, and then boom, boom, boom. Couple more on each side, left. All right. All right, the next movement is, now we're gonna go, instead of, right, leaning to the side here, we're gonna stand up here. And what we're gonna do is now we're gonna put, I'm gonna take my left leg, go across, kind of past my right leg a little bit. Boom, cross right leg a little bit. And now I'm gonna go ahead and, right, so right now when I go down, look, on the side, I'm gonna go across, and when I sit down, boom, there's gonna be one leg extended, the other leg post, and I'm gonna lean towards the post leg, boom, and now you're gonna retract this leg and come to your belly. And then from here, let's jump up and then repeat. So let's everybody do this at the same time. Stand up. You're gonna take your left leg and bring it across, right? Across your body here. And then go ahead and bend at the knee here, at the right knee. You're gonna bend, boom, and sit down. And then go ahead and turn towards, boom, this side, right? The side, and then now you're gonna scissor your leg, boom, scissor your leg and come to your belly and sit up. Let's do the other side. So it would be my right going across, locking. I'm gonna squat down, boom, sit down. And then I'm gonna turn towards the post leg, boom, and then come to my belly, boom. So again, on my left, go faster, boom, I'm gonna squat, boom, and then scissor my leg, come to my belly. The other side, boom, I'm gonna squat, turn towards the post leg, scissor my leg, come to my belly. One more time, left, right, boom, squat, boom, scissor my leg, come to the belly. The other side, squat, boom, come to my belly. Another one, if we get a chance. So these are all like takedown movements, right? And I'll show the video and then we'll actually put the movement into an actual takedown, okay? So another one is same here. We're here and now our knee's gonna go step forward and we're just gonna come down, right? And then sit. So you can't really see that, huh? So you're here. Just step forward, knees come down, and then you're gonna roll onto your back, boom, right? So again, let's everybody do it together. We're here, step forward a little bit, bring the knee down. It's kind of like a knee slide a little bit, right? And then we're gonna go down to that same side shoulder, boom. And once we get here, you could also, we wanna come to our belly, right? We're gonna go turn the way down and come to our belly. So again, let's do it together. Boom. So step forward just slightly, knee down, turn, right? And then we're gonna come to our knees. Boom. Let's do the other side, right? Step forward, right? Knee down, right? And then we're gonna come forward and then switch. So kind of forward at a 45 diagonal, right? So I'm gonna step at a 45, I'm gonna come forward. So it's not forward, straight forward, it's outward, out. So out, boom, and then come to your knees. The other side, right? Step a little bit forward, out, boom, and then come to your knees. Okay, take a sip of water and we'll go to jujitsu. All right, we did. I'm going to screen share, but we did these techniques on Thursday. I'm going to screen share. First, we're going to start out doing an arm drag where we're going to the back, and then we're going to do these these takedowns from the back. Okay, so just so a review for everybody, the arm drag is Okay. So this is Letty doing an arm drag. Let me see if I did a slow version, but it's pretty much you're blocking the arm and come to the back. So block, pull across, right? Block. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do like 1, 2, 3, and then go to the back, right? Again. So we're gonna do that drill. I think everybody kind of know the arm drag now. So 1, we're gonna just do one side 3 times and then go to the back. And you notice like right here, the second hand, right? You step with this leg, you go to, and then the second hand, you wanna think about grabbing the far side hip, right? Otherwise there's nothing to hold them and they're gonna turn around facing you. So when
Molly,
you
was the film moving for you? For me, it's just a frozen picture.
Oh, yeah, it moved.
Oh, weird.
Did it freeze or?
Yeah, it's just like showing just the setup. It's just a static picture. Like the video is not going. Yeah.
Can you see it now or no?
No, it's just like a
now.
Still.
Can you see it now?
No, I mean, we see a picture, but it's just frozen.
Huh, okay.
Huh.
Let me see if I can try it.
Or start your screen share again, maybe?
Oh.
Just to end it and start it again, maybe?
Okay, screen share.
I can't imagine why that happened.
Is it this one? There's like a couple versions. Okay. I'm just sitting here and there's like a faucet just. Oh my God, so hot. Okay, can people see this?
It's not moving.
Weird, I don't know what's
wrong. That's really weird.
So let me try to teach that. Oh man, that's gonna be rough. Okay. All right, so an arm drag, you're gonna have somebody facing you, right? Either with Sancho, they're punching, they're coming, the arm is punching, or in Jiu-Jitsu, gi or no gi, they're reaching over, right? Reaching over to grab your collar, your lapel. So what we wanna do is we wanna anticipate that. So get in your stance and we're gonna lock. So let's say that my partner is reaching out with the right? So they're reaching out with my right, I'm gonna block with my left. So I'm gonna go block, and then my hand will curve down on the wrist. So it's blocking and then curving, right? Boom, boom. With my right hand, and my left hand will go under. So it's really over, under. And I'm gonna pull the arm. I wanna think about, I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, pull, step to the back, right? Another thing that you could do, right? You could go 1, 2, 3, and pull the elbow towards you, but keep the handle on the wrist, right? That controls the arm even more. So you're here and you're walking yourself back to the back. And from there, the hand that's on the wrist, because you're going around the back, the hand that's on the wrist, you let go, and that hand will grab the far side hip, right? Because otherwise they're just gonna turn towards you and you're gonna face them again. So you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, go boom, keep that grip, the wrist grip goes to the hip, and you're gonna move to the back, and then after that, your hand will be your right? Because I'm going to my left, so my right hand comes across low at the hip. I reinforce all across the hip here. And then I'm gonna reinforce with the second hand. So just imagine this is your partner and I have here, and this is me. Just imagine I'm in the back, boom, here holding. So I have the second hand holding really tight, low down at the hip, and I want my shoulder and my chest low on the kind of hip, right? So this is the move. While you guys are doing that, I'm gonna try to see if I can troubleshoot the video. But you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, boom, 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 and then come down low and stay really tight. So you want to think your elbow also not flaring up, but cinching at the hip, boom, really tight. Okay, so give that a try, and I'm gonna see if I can screen share. That's really weird. Can you check for me, Karen? Is it showing now?
Yeah, that was going.
Oh, okay. It might be just the other video. So again, if people want to kind of stop for a second, and this is what I'm talking about. So sorry about the technical difficulty here. So you want to grab and go to the back. So this is the drill. You're going to do one, right, and pull across. So that was the actual movement, the drill. We're just going to do 3, right? You're going to go grab one and only on one side. Boom. And look, you're going to step with the same side leg here and the arm. You see how arm reaches all the way to the far side here. And grab the hip. That was quick. So again, you're going to go block, block, pull, and grab the far side. Yeah? So go ahead and give that a try a couple times.
Molly, when you say same side arm, do you mean the blocking arm or the underneath arm?
The same side arm would be the blocking arm, the first arm.
Okay. First arm. Thank you.
Okay, let me. Yeah, it's the first arm. You're gonna block the arm and then pull. You're gonna block, pull. So if I'm doing, if my partner is reaching out from the right side, I'm gonna block with my left, pull with my right, and then I'm gonna go across, and it's my first hand, the blocking hand will reach. So my left is always the first one that will do the work. So it's blocking first, it's gonna reach first, right? And then the second hand follow, and then in with a clasp. Does that make sense? Yeah. So Kathleen, if you want to see it, it's, let me see. There's a, I think there's like a, so this would be your blocking hand. You're blocking that hand, right? And this would be your pulling hand, right? You're gonna pull that across, and then this hand will reach all the way to this side once you step to the side. Yeah. Okay, so from there we have the back, and we have a good position, arms across their body, right? And you're holding and cinching in, and you're staying low at their back here. So your chest should be on their lower back here, and your legs, you're tripoding your legs out, right? Because you don't want your leg close. They can turn around and attack your leg. So your leg far and tripod, and you're here. And from here, we really just don't want to like just stay here. You really like want to kind of push and pull, right? Your partner, move them around to kind of get them to guess what you're doing. And then the next one is we're going to do a foot block, right? So let me see. So boom, boom, that's the, she gets to the back, boom. Okay, and now when we get to the back, we're going to foot block, right? So when you get to the back, I'm going to send you, what I like to do is I like to put, I don't like to be in the middle. I move to the side a little bit. So right here with this technique, everybody kind of move a little bit to the side, to your left, right? To your left. And from here, what I did on Thursday, hold on a second.
Molly, do you mind if I stop the screen share?
What's that?
Do you mind if I stop the screen share so we can see
Yeah.
better?
Yeah. Stop the screen share. Okay, so so we get the back, we're tripoding, and we're cinching your elbow, and we're on one side. So everybody, let's just go to your left, and you're tripoding here. And now you're ready to do the takedown, right? The leg sweep. So if you want, for me, it helps a lot to have like something as a marker. I use my belt, you could use a shirt, something, a marker that's like this. You can go ahead and grab something real quick, right? but obviously Sarah and what's her name? Cha could use each other. But you can have a marker right here, down on the ground. So you want to think about that this marker, this is the, on this corner is the right leg, and this corner is their left leg. So you have the back, boom, right? Oh my God, it's so challenging to teach jiu-jitsu on Zoom. So here you have your back, and this is the left leg and the right leg. So they're kind of mimicking you. This is my left leg, this is my right leg, and you have the back. So we're gonna do the first takedown, which is, look, I'm gonna step my left next to their left leg. So I'm gonna step, boom, line up with the left leg, and then my right will go to the right leg. I'm gonna block it. And what I like to do is I kind of like to block it like this, right? Or you could block it like this, but you're blocking so that they can't step back. So I'm here, I'm gonna step to my left on that side, I'm gonna block to my right, and we're gonna do that sitting, right? So I'm gonna do it very slow. We're gonna squat, and I wanna think about at the same time, bringing the hip onto the ground. So I'm gonna go pull, so I come to my elbow. So right here on this side, it would be, I step to my left, a block, I'm gonna squat down, I'm gonna pull to my elbow here. So, the question on Thursday by Talia, how do you prevent them falling over your legs, right? They shouldn't be falling over your legs if you step to the side, to the left, boom, and block and pull. So they're gonna fall over on top because their chest is here. Maybe the leg will fall over your leg, boom, here. And once you get here, we gotta square up, right? We gotta square up, and we did that drill where we feed this under. So boom, under, and you will come to your belly. But in reality, they will be right here, and we will come to the back and take the back, right? So again, here, get a marker. You have a good position, step to the left, right? Block, sit back, pull, and then thread the right leg under the left leg, and you're gonna come to your belly. Okay, so let's do that. Let's do our left 3 times. That was 1. So let's go, everybody. Get in your position, stay low, send your elbow, step to the left, sweep with your right, squat down, swing your body. I'm doing it step by step, right? But in reality, it should all be one move. So a little bit quicker, left, boom. As you squat, you should be like pulling. So boom, bringing, and then switch over. Good. Let's go to the other side. Step to your right, step to the right, block. When you squat down, at the same time, swing and bring that elbow, boom, to the ground, and then come to your elbow, and then sit back. 1 more. Step to your, so tripod your leg, step, block, swing to the side, boom. 1 more. Step to the right, block, squat down, boom, and come to your belly. Boom. Does anybody have any questions? Man, the time just went so quick. I didn't even know it was like, okay. No questions? All right, then go ahead and take a little break, and Karen will take over.
Thanks, Molly.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, yeah, 1 minute break, grab some water, and then we'll start kickboxing. Okay, so we'll get started. Oh, let me set the gallery view. All right. So, it's really hot. Let's start with let's do a few things to loosen up our legs. Let's do the quad stretch. So you'll come to the couch. Ooh, my fake person. Come to the couch or a wall, and you're going to kneel. Put your shin against the wall or whatever surface you're using, and then you're going to post your front foot. And again, you're trying here to tuck your hips under. So you want to, as much as possible, my foot's not up, but be pushing your hips under, rather than just like letting them tilt forward, but really pushing them under to open up the front of your quad. So let's just do a few seconds there. So sometimes we punch in this position. You can if you want to, but otherwise just think about really pushing really tipping the pelvis under. If that stretch isn't too intense, then you can also scissor your legs together. So try to kind of pull your front foot back in particular. All right, switch, other side. Again, really tilting your hips forward. Trying to open up through your hip and your quad. Good. Let's do this. Let's do a stretch to get us into a split. So let's start, even if you can drop into a full center split, you're not going to do that yet. I want you to start as wide apart as you can without putting your hands down. So, or, you know, it doesn't have to be your very, very widest, but a pretty wide stance that's beginning to be a split, but you're not putting your hands down yet. So you're going to start in that position, and you're going to press your feet into the ground and try to squeeze your legs like we're trying to bring your legs together through the floor. Let's hold that position for a few counts. So again, you're very actively trying to bring your, like as though you were trying to bring your legs together, but you can't because the floor is in the way. Or your cat is in the way. It's gonna be trouble in a minute. All right, so then you take a deep breath there, and then when you release it, try to drop lower while still not using your hands. If you start to slip, then use your hands, but try to use your feet to stabilize the position. Let's do one more, a little lower. Squeezing your legs together. And now you can drop your hands, drop to your lowest position that you can get to. And same thing, still squeeze your legs together. So you're trying to, as though you're trying to, bring your legs together through the floor. All right, good, and then drop onto your butt. We'll do a forward bend from this position. So again, trying to keep your legs active. So if possible, don't let them roll forward as your body comes forward. Keep them engaged, your legs, your knees pointing upwards. And then we're gonna go 3 positions. So, starting with the shallowest and going to the deepest. So, and again, remember you're trying to bring your chest to the ground, not your head. So you don't want your body rounding to get to the ground. You wanna just try to flatten your chest towards the ground. So come to your first position, hang out there for a few breaths. Try to use your abs and back muscles to bring you into the position rather than just kind of flopping passively into it. All right, and then come to your second position. And now come to your deepest position. All right, come up and let's go sideways. So we're going to stretch out our side of our body by tucking one side arm, bringing the other one over. You can grab the foot or just come, I can do it on that side, but it's not very good. So I'm just gonna come over this way and Just try to stretch out your side. Bring your body closer to your leg. All right, other side. This is worse today. Cool, come up, shake your legs out. Let's do a quick shoulder rotation stretch too. So come to your knees. You can do this standing up too, if you prefer, on your knees or standing up. So, so I'm going to do arm rotation, and I'm going to try to, there are a few things I'm going to do while I'm doing this. I'm going to try to not hike my, my trapezius, my upper shoulder. So I'm going to try to keep, even when I'm going up, I'm going to try to keep my shoulder blade kind of pushing down for this. So I'm trying to engage my stabilizing lat muscles as I'm doing this. So you do it slow. If there's an area that you have an urge to kind of, and keep going. If there's an area that you have an urge to kind of rush through, try to slow down in that area so that you're really at a maximum stretch for all of the direction or all of the parts of this circle. And use your abs to stabilize you so that your body, your shoulders and abs aren't turning, or torso aren't turning. Just your shoulder is turning in the socket. All right, then switch directions. And you're trying to reach as far as you can in each direction. You're trying to keep your shoulder blade pulling down towards your butt, even as your arm goes up. All right, switch, other arm. Whichever direction you want to start. So again, check your, torso. Make sure that your torso is not turning, just your arms turning. And then forward or other direction. Forward for me, but. So you should really be very actively trying to, point your fingers as far away from your, as far reach as you can without turning anything but your shoulder. All right, nice, good. So everyone here knows how to kickbox, so we're gonna go right into some, more active rounds rather than just drills. But we'll do a little warm up on our punching first. Let's do this. Let's do one round of just jabs. So we're gonna do a round of jabs. So this is just to warm up your legs, get your legs working properly. So remember that your weight for when you're doing all jabs is mainly on the back leg, launching forward. If there's 2 steps there, 1, 2, I can punch on the 1 or the 2. So I can go 1, 2, or I can go 1, 2. So I can extend my punch for a jab. I can extend the punch on either of those. If you do this, the first one's a little easier and more natural. Punch, 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 like I'm just launching my leg and my punch at the same time. But if you have that little delay and make it on the second step, that's good for making doubles and triples, because then I can go kind of step, punch, punch, punch. So it kind of sets you up to launch multiple punches. So so either way, what you're trying to, you can either just jab continuously for the round, mostly moving forward. Well, moving forward a lot, but you can move sideways. You can take angles. You can back up. If you back up, you kind of have to launch off your front foot, which is kind of awkward on jabs, but there. And so you're just moving around. So for one round, and you're keeping your other hand high. Since it's really hot, I'm not going to make you grab a towel or something, but you could, or just be thinking, I'm keeping my chin tucked the whole time. My chin is behind my, my chin is pretty safe. Here, you can see if I was punching like this at you, it'd be hard to get to my face because my chin is tucked, not this. So, think of that while you throw this round of jabs. You can just throw a single jab, 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 jab with your steps, or you can double and triple them up. But try to be throwing jabs the whole time, you know, even if you're doing them in sets, not a bunch of downtime. And be thinking about your legs mainly and your chin tuck. Okay, so get set and go. Pretty much all your weight this whole time should be on your right leg. So be thinking about keeping the weight on your right leg. Thinking about how you could throw your cross at any moment. Okay, so now we're going to do a drill for lateral movement. So we're going to move sideways. So this is really important to be able to do this. It's kind of, people tend to drill naturally going in circles. You know, if someone's holding pad through you, we tend to move in a circle, which is a good way to move. There's a lot of reasons to move that way, but you also need to be able to move in a straight line. Like if you have somebody pinned against the ropes or the edge of the ring, you have to be able to keep them there by moving sideways. Or if someone's trying to circle you, someone's trying to get around me, I keep them from being able to do that by moving sideways to cut off their angle. So really have to be able to move sideways, and people tend to drop their hands when they move sideways. But obviously that's really dangerous because the person's generally trying to hit you. So you don't want to drop your hands. So we're gonna work on lateral motion. We're gonna do this drill. We're gonna do, okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do 4 punch sets where you're moving one way and then you're moving the other way. So you're gonna do this on your own time during the round. So I'm gonna throw jab, jab, cross, hook, and then jab, cross, uppercut, cross. So jab, jab, cross, hook, jab, cross, uppercut, cross. So I'm trying to step on the punches. I'm not trying to punch and then step sideways. I'm trying to launch off my, if I'm moving to my left, I'm trying to launch off my right leg. Going the other direction is harder. So I'm going to launch off my, my left leg to move right. Jab, jab, cross. This one's harder for me. Hook, jab, cross, uppercut, cross. Usually a little easier to launch towards your lead foot. So so again, one more time, the combination is jab, jab, cross, hook, jab, cross, uppercut, cross. So we're gonna do that. You're just gonna do it moving right, moving left, back and forth in a line. So get set. And go. Remember that the last one has an uppercut instead of a hook. As you're doing this, keep going. Really think about keeping your chin tucked and think about not dropping your hands. So the hand that's not punching is up by your face. Nice, good. Okay, so now we're gonna do a round where you're moving around and you're either just moving, so you're using your footwork, moving your head, jabs. So you're moving around, either just keeping in motion or throwing jabs, and I'm gonna call out combinations. When I call out that combination, you're gonna throw that combination. So these combinations will only have punches, and they can have push kicks. If I say push kick, you can throw either side push kick. So they're only gonna be punch combinations or push kick combinations. So, so we're moving around. When I call that combination, you're gonna throw it. If I call out a number, you're gonna throw that many straight punches. So if I say 7, you're gonna throw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, leading with your lead hand, your left hand. So other than that, I might say, jab, cross, hook, or jab, cross, uppercut, cross. So I'm gonna, or I might, 3 jabs. So you do what I tell you. Okay, so get set. So again, when I haven't called something, you're moving around, moving your head, taking angles, and you can throw jabs if you want. And go. 3 jabs. Jab, cross, hook. Cross, hook, cross. Cross, uppercut, cross. 8. 8 straight punches. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut. Jab, cross, hook, cross, uppercut, cross. Jab, cross, hook, cross, uppercut, cross. Cross, hook, cross. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut, hook, cross. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut, hook, cross. Jab, cross, push kick. Jab, cross, push kick. 5. 2 jabs and a cross. 3 jabs and a cross. 3 jabs, 2 crosses. Jab, cross, hook. Jab, cross, uppercut. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut, push kick. Jab, cross, push kick. Cross, hook, cross. Nice. right, so now we're gonna do some lateral motion related drills with side kicks. Before we do that, we're gonna drill the side kicks. It's good to get your side kick on point before you start throwing them, especially in a weird environment. So, so grab a chair or a spot on the wall to balance. And we're just gonna do side kick drill. So we're gonna do 1 minute on each side. So you all know this drill, I think. Come up, pivot sideways, kick out, pull it back, come down. Since you're all more advanced, an important thing to work on is to keep your knee above your foot, not this when I turn over, it should be here. So this only turns over at the end. It's the analogy to the punch. When I'm throwing a punch, my elbow turns over at the end to deliver the power. If I turn my elbow over earlier, then I have lost that kind of snap at the end. So it's the same thing here. If I go here, I'm kind of pushing the kick. But if I have here, then I have a torque as my knee turns over at the last second, like a whip. So be thinking about that, but you're doing it slow. Just trying to open your hips up and get your side kick really tuned in. So we're gonna do 1 minute each side. So get set and go. All right, switch, other side. Remember to check your knee, have it above your foot until the kick turns over at the end. All right, nice. Okay, good. Put your chair away. Put your wall away. Grab a sip of water if you need it. It's really hot. Remember to stay hydrated. So we're gonna work on a spinning kick, spinning side kick, which I know not a lot of you know. So just a quick reminder about this, I think all of you are familiar with it, is that when you do a spinning kick, the way that we do it in Sancho style kickboxing, or really most spinning side kicks, is I'm gonna step across. I'm doing it left-handed. I do a lot better left-handed, but so I'm gonna step across. So this is one. There's 3 steps to it. This is one, stepped across. 2 is I'm gonna turn and look over my opposite shoulder. So my feet, let me get this where you can see my whole body better. All right, so I've stepped my lead foot across. That's one. The second thing I'm gonna do, I'm not stepping anymore. This is all the stepping I'm doing. I've stepped my lead foot across my rear foot. One of the only times you cross your feet up. So I've stepped my lead foot across my rear foot. Now I'm gonna pivot. I bend my knees a little bit to help my balance here. I'm gonna pivot and look over. If I'm right-handed, I'm doing this left-handed. If I'm right-handed, my left shoulder's in front. I'm gonna pivot and look over my right shoulder. I'm gonna pivot and look behind me. So I was looking here. I stepped my foot across. I've pivoted. And the third thing is I kick my right foot. So there's only 3 steps. So it's not like, you know, step, 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 step. You know, it's like there's only one step. A step, a pivot, a kick. Step, pivot, kick. Step, pivot, kick. Let's all try that 10 times. So you're gonna be kicking with your rear side leg, your right leg. So you're gonna go step, pivot, kick. If you know the kick, you can do it, you know, with more immediacy, or you can do it broken down. It's a good idea to break it down. Basically, it's a good idea to do it with break it down slower if you can't hold here. If you can't hold here and you're just doing the kick fast because you're gonna lose your balance here, then you should slow it down. Because a lot of times people are like, oh, I'm gonna fall. You don't wanna kick from a position of I'm about to fall, so I have to kick. So you wanna be able to balance, decide, okay, yes, I wanna throw the kick. So let's do 10 of those together. So 1, step, pivot, kick. For now, you can just turn back. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So we're gonna work. Looking for my phone, for my timer. Phone, where'd you go? Good. So we're gonna do, wait, I gotta find my phone. Here it is. It's just like in class where I can't find the timer all the time. So we're gonna do 1 round where we practice a setup from the jab step. Jamal really likes to do this kind of jab like this, where I'm pivoting off the back leg. So I'm just, all my weight's here, and I'm just jabbing at angles. He uses this as a way to slip. He kind of slips, you know, so his head's not in a constant place, but I'm just planted on the back foot. So we're gonna do 1 round where you work, let's do it like any 3 jabs, but the last jab comes across and you set the side kick up. So it's like, but I'm trying to each jab a different foot placement. So I'm like jab, jab, kick. Jab, jab, last jab, come across, turn and kick. So I'm using the, you know, because you have to find ways to disguise the fact that you're stepping your stance across. So that's one of them. Move my jab different places. Probably the best one, actually, just so you know, you could try different ones. The easiest is probably step forward, step out, step across. Just like, because if you're trying to, you know, it just, I think it's easier. Or at least that one works well. There's probably other ones that are easy. So I'm gonna step forward, step out, step across, and kick. You can also do step wide, step middle, step across, kick. That might actually be easier. Step wide, middle, across, kick. I can line the kick up a little straighter that way. So you're gonna do 1 round. Let's just do a minute. We do a minute just practicing that. So get set and go. Go. So you can do wide, middle, across, but you can play around with other ones if you want. If you want to do more than 3, it's fine. And break. My thing didn't start. That was about a minute though. Okay, good. So now we're gonna do a lateral movement drill like we were doing before, but putting the kick into it. So it's going to be, make sure I get this right. Yeah, so actually do this one. Yeah, we'll do it that way. So there's two ways to do this. So I figured that one makes more sense for now. So we're gonna, the first part of this is we're gonna throw, let's throw to the, moving to our front side, moving to your left, jab, jab, cross, and then jab, cross. Actually, let's do it this way. This will be easier. We'll do jab, jab, cross, jab, big thunder, spinning kick. So this is, I'm tracing somebody who's moving towards my lead side. They're trying to move over there and move around me. And notice that when I throw the kick, they're moving over there to my front side. They're not expecting that my kick is about to be there. I'm gonna spin away from them, but notice that my kick then actually ends up over there, off to my left side. So that's the idea with a spinning kick, to use lateral movement, cut off the ring. So to be jab, jab, cross, jab, spin kick. So when we're moving left the whole time, jab, jab, cross, jab, spin kick. So let's do, and then we're gonna move back the other way. So let's do, this one we'll do jab, jab, cross. Let's make them both the same combination actually, that'll make it easier. So we're gonna add one extra thing. So it's gonna be like this. It's gonna be jab, jab, cross, hook, spin kick. So now we're gonna use the hook to set up the spin kick. So it's gonna be jab, jab, cross, lead hook, spin kick. Then the other direction, same punches. Jab, jab, cross, hook, rear round kick. Notice that they're off to that side. So that kick is appropriate. Somebody's trying to move that way. I'm corralling them in. So again, when I move to my left, jab, jab, cross, hook, spin kick. When I move to my left, my right, jab, jab, cross, hook, right round kick. So do one round like that. Any questions? I know this is a more advanced technique, but I know you're all ready for it. Okay, get set. Come on, timer. Reset. Okay, and go. Jab, jab, cross, hook, kick. And remember, you're just moving straight to the side. Jesus Christ. Sorry, loud thunder. Can you hear that? That was nuts. Cats just bolted. Okay, next, we're gonna do one last thing. Let me get it ready. 1 second. Second here. Okay, so we're going to do, if you've done the advanced kickboxing class with me on here, you heard this. We're going to do a round where you're going to hear my ghost voice. This is going to be a 3-minute round, and then we're going to be done. This is going to be my ghost voice yelling shoot or sprawl. So I won't know either, so I'll get tired too. So you're gonna be moving around, shadow boxing. Mostly punches. And then anytime, you can throw some kicks too. Anytime you hear shoot, you're going to shoot. You can either shoot, jiu-jitsu style, or MMA style with the knee shot. Say come up like this. Or if your floor won't allow for that or your body, then you can do the Sancho style shoot too. You just load up your legs and shoot in just laterally without coming to the ground. So, and if you hear sprawl, you're gonna sprawl. Everyone knows how to sprawl. So that's it. So we're gonna be doing shadow boxing. When you hear shoot, you shoot. When you hear sprawl, you sprawl. Any questions? This is a 3-minute round. It's gonna be kind of tiring. Then we're gonna be done. So get set. Let's do this one. You'll hear the bell in a second. All right, and go.
Sprawl. Sprawl.
You can also
Shoot.
you can also do a burpee if you don't want to sprawl.
Shoot. Sprawl. 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 Shoot. Sprawl. Sprawl. Shoot. Shoot. Sprawl. Sprawl. Shoot. Sprawl. Sprawl. Shoot. Sprawl. Shoot. Sprawl. 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 Shoot. 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 Sprawl. Sprawl. Shoot. Sprawl. Sprawl. Shoot. Sprawl. Sprawl. Shoot. Shoot. Sprawl. Shoot. Shoot. Sprawl. Sprawl. Shoot.
Keep throwing lots of punches. Ah, that's it. We did it. Yay, good job. Nice work. All right, so if you come to the Sancho class that we take, like I take, or Talia goes to it, Molly goes to it, we do that. Question?
Dude, is it crazy raining where you are?
Not yet. There was insane thunder.
Oh, it's like crazy raining right here.
Wow.
Here.
Oh my God. Yeah, the rain hasn't started where I am, but the thunder was nuts.
I heard the
Probably
thunder in your hair in like 1 second before it hit here. It was hilarious.
Isn't that so weird? Yeah, it's so funny. Okay, so let's meditate. It's 12:30, so we'll just do 3 minutes. I gotta go pretty promptly too. So we'll do a 3-minute meditation. Let's grab a spot. Now I know it's probably gonna be crazy raining. So you can just close your eyes, get in your comfortable position, try to slow your breathing down, try to slow your mind down, and just sit for a few seconds, just breathing in through your nose, out through your nose, or if you're still trying to catch your breath, you can breathe out through your mouth. And then why don't you just try to count 10 breaths? So try to count your first 10 breaths. And when you get to 10, let go of your breathing or your counting and just breathe naturally. And try to still your mind and not get involved with any thoughts that arise. Just let them float by. So you count your 10 breaths and then let go of the counting. Take 3 deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Open your eyes, rub your palms together, generate some heat between your hands. And then you can rub back on your ears. And then rub your hands together again. And now rub your back of your neck. Right, and then clasp your hands together. You're gonna turn and look over one shoulder. Other shoulder, big twist in your waist. First shoulder. Second shoulder. Right, come back to center. You can bring your legs out, rub your thighs. Your calves and shins. Then your feet. All right, and that's it. Thank you guys. Nice to see Sabrina back. I was thinking when Jen said about the thunder, I was like, what? I feel like that happened recently, but there hasn't been thunder. And then I realized it was the fireworks, that kept happening on video with people where I'd hear the firework on like, my end and then their end or vice versa, like traveling like a few seconds. I was like, but it hasn't been thunder. Anyway, when you said that, I was all.
Yep.
I feel like that's already happened this pandemic. Yeah,
Good
a lot of
day.
loud noises. Year of loud noises.
Your loud noises.
Yeah, thunder, too many fireworks, flash bombs, tear gas. Anyways, good to see you all. Thanks for doing this sweaty workout with us.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'll see you back.
Bye, everyone.
Exercise.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Yeah, good luck, everyone. Stay cool. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.